Hello everyone and welcome to Blind Beauty. I'm Jennifer. What we are going to do today, we're going to do my November Superstars. And I do have a dud as well. So let me know if you want to still see duds in my favorites and whatnot each week, because I can add those in if I do have them. But usually I don't have a whole lot of duds that much. But we're going to jump on in here and get into favorites. I really don't have too terribly many, and so hopefully it won't take too terribly long. But we'll jump on in here. Now, skincare wise, this right here, if y'all have been watching my channel for a little while, you've seen me reach for these a few times. These are the facial wipes by Valero. Now, I've got to use one right now to get the eyeshadow off my hand. But these right here, I can use these on my face, I can use them on my hands, I can use them, to wipe up something, whatever the case may be. And they're well saturated, which is a good thing. They're not like some of the other makeup wipes that they are hardly moist at all. I mean, these feel like you're using an actual outright wet wipe, because wet wipes are usually pretty moist. And I mean, you can see they're actually pretty strong too. So these are actually really good. I love using these, and they don't seem to irritate my eyes whenever I use them on my face either. So that's a plus for me, that I can take my eye makeup off. Well, they don't completely take my eye makeup off. I have to use coconut oil or olive oil or castor oil or something like that to take my eye makeup off. But, they do work for that, for the rest of the face. And then, believe it or not, whenever I'm not filming, well, even right now I have this on. This is the Found BB Cream right here. This is in the shade 30. Now, this is actually a really decent coverage, well, I can't say coverage, it's a decent natural looking makeup for me. I don't want to call it a foundation, because in my opinion it's not a foundation. It's a tinted moisturizer, because you can still see some impurities peeking through. I do have my concealer on underneath. Now, this concealer I'm going to talk about here isn't what I have on. I have on the Instant Age Rewind, which is a good one, but I've mentioned it a few times, I think. This is the Maybelline Master Conceal, and I think I've mentioned this too before, but this is great for hiding imperfections, and these two actually will work together. I can even take some of this and put it in with the BB cream and beef up the coverage if need be, because this has a pretty thick consistency. You mix it with a tinted moisturizer, just beefs up that tinted moisturizer's coverage power. So that's something to think about if y'all have a makeup that you don't really like how it covers or whatever. Mix the two together and use them, because it does work. And then another thing I've been absolutely loving. Now, a while back I did an unboxing of the LA Girl Pro powder right here. I have absolutely been loving this. Whenever I run out of this, I will be repurchasing this, because it is that good. I mean, and it's fairly inexpensive, I believe, but it seems like it goes down really, really fast to me. I feel like just a little bit of that stuff could go a long way, but I end up using a little too much, But look how smooth it has under my eyes looking, and that's pretty much the only area I powdered besides my nose and, my T-zone, basically. I didn't do my cheeks. So if you look right here, that compared to that, that's the difference in that Pro HD powder. So, that can make a difference. That's the LA Girl Pro HD powder. And then this here has been a go-to palette if I want something quick to throw on my face, don't really want to have to think about what I'm going to wear, what I'm going to use. This is the Kokie Cosmetics Bare It All palette. I recently did a tutorial using this palette. Looks like that right there. And I'll link that tutorial down below. But this is a great palette. It has been a go-to for me, to where if I want to get out the door quickly, I can easily use this palette and be out the door. So I highly recommend you pick that up. I know some people don't like it, and that's okay, to each their own, you know, but sometimes it just makes a difference on what you put under it to help give it a little bit extra, you know, and whether you tap off your brush, because if you don't tap off brushes, you can get fallout. Now, one thing I use underneath it a lot of times is the Maybelline 24-Hour Color Tattoo in Barely Branded. I'll use that under it quite a bit, or I'll use that LA Girl Pro powder. Sometimes I'll just set my lid with that. I mean, it has such a silky feel to it. You know, if you could feel my cheekbones and whatnot right now, it just feels like I'm touching silk, is what it feels like. Really does. I mean, it's that good. So, you know, you can set your eyes with that stuff even, and then use that Kokie palette. And what I've been using also to prime eyes, if I don't want to use that Maybelline, and even sometimes if I do, I still use this. This is the Maybelline Master Prime Eyelid Primer. You know, I highly recommend that for anyone that needs a primer. It's right on up there, in my opinion, with the Milani Eyelid Primer. I used to use that quite a bit. So that's a great product. And then what I've been loving for my face, now I have used this in a tutorial, I believe, recently too. This is the Rimmel, I believe it's called their Sculpting Palette. It doesn't have it on here, you know, but I think on Amazon it says it's their Sculpting Palette. It has a blush, a bronzer, and a highlight, all three. You know, that's what I have on my cheeks today as well. And then I don't have a whole lot left here. What I have on my lips is the Wet n Wild Cat Suit. This is in Rebel Rose. Looks like that right there. And then I topped it with the Trust Fund Beauty lip gloss in K by. So that's what I have on my lips right now. You know, the Wet n Wild Cat Suit alone is a real pretty color, but then you just add a little extra something to give my lips a little bit more slip, you know, and a little bit more gloss for doing filming and whatnot. That's where I use this right here. So that is a great combo. Great nude combo in my book, you know. And then if I'm wanting a more bronzy color to my lips, this is a Mary Kay lipstick in bronze. Looks like that right there. You know, it's a reddish, I'd almost call it a brick color instead of actual bronze. But, you know, that's the Mary Kay color, and I love this lipstick. It's actually a really good lipstick. But its staying power for me isn't all that. Just like, well, the Wet n Wild Cat Suit has good staying power, but most other stuff I've tried doesn't. Then I've got the Absolute New York Nano Liner, and that's what I have on my eyes right now. You know, on the liner wise. You know, I really don't have a favorite mascara to mention this week, or this month rather, because there haven't been any that have really wowed me. And then this right here is still a skincare product I forgot to mention. This is the Europa Essentials Hyaluronic Acid. Now, you know, I don't know if y'all remember, but early November I was having a lot of issues with little crater looking things on my face where I popped a pimple or whatever the case may be, you know, and this right here really has helped with that, and it also seems to help with my under eye bags as well. You can get this on Amazon. I mean, it doesn't take but a few drops each time I use it, you know, even that's too much for my face. So this has all sorts of good things in it. I know it has vitamin C in it, so if you're sensitive to vitamin C, be aware of that. But again, it's called Europa Essentials Hyaluronic Acid. Hyaluronic. Hyaluronic. And then a couple brushes I've been loving. These are by Royal and Langnickel. I can't read on here what they are for sure, but this one is a duo that has a little smudger end, and then it has a bigger end here for blending. And then this one here is their eyeshadow brush right here. Now these are great brushes. I used them today to create this look. You know, so I really do recommend those. I plan on trying to pick up more Royal and Langnickel brushes whenever I can get the money to do so. And then hair-wise, I've actually really been liking this here. This is the Salon Selective Intense Volume All-Day Extra Firm. You know, this doesn't leave my hair nice and touchably soft, but if I want to put my hair up in a ponytail or in a braid or something like that, I can put this in and it'll actually help it hold better. So I do recommend that for that. And then the one product, I believe, yeah, this is it. The one product that I'm not happy with is this right here. It is the Otter London paint pots in Dangerous Affair. Looks like that right there. Now that's what I have on my nails right now. Well, let me show you that hand. Well, actually no, that's a good sample too. I just did this Wednesday night, and here it is, you know, Sunday, and it's already doing that bad. You know, I mean, this other hand is not much better right there. So I'm not happy with this at all. If a nail polish can't last close to a week, it ain't worth a crap in my book. So this is a unfavorite, I guess, you know, for me. But, you know, and one of the best favorites of all are y'all. Because y'all are a major favorite, and y'all have really been a superstar for me this month. Because I have really seen, I haven't seen my subscriber count grow a whole lot, but I have seen my view count jump, and that means the world to me. That really does mean the world to me. Y'all watching my videos, you hitting that big thumbs up to let me know you liked it, and even, you know, leaving me a comment to let me know what some of your favorites are, maybe, you know, because that does mean the world to me. And every time I see a thumbs up come up on there, whenever I see even a view pop up, I get a big old smile across my face, you know. And whenever I see that someone has commented, it makes me smile. It really does. So I do hope that you do hit that subscribe button down below if you're not subscribed, so that you can see whenever I upload in the future. I have a palette bingo video coming tomorrow, and that's what I did right here. I filmed that video before I did this, but, you know, I have palette bingo coming tomorrow, and then I'll have a holiday glam look coming on Thursday, as well as some DIY decor stuff Friday. And Saturday, I'm either going to be reviewing my e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation, or doing an e.l.f. unboxing, first impressions type thing. One of the two, depending on whether I get my e.l.f. stuff in the mail. So, you know, a lot of goodies coming your way. I do hope that you do subscribe so that you can be a part of those. And I look forward to getting to know all of y'all and really just hearing what you have to say. Because together, we can make beauty accessible. Thank you so much for watching, and you have a great day. Bye-bye.